What's up, YouTube?
There are more women on this
What you
planet
think about
than men.
this?
In the United States, we have about a quarter of our population in jail. Another quarter of our population identifies as LGBTQ. So with that being said, it is a nigga shortage out here. It is a shortage of available good niggas out here. So for all you bitches that think you deserve your own nigga, like your own personal nigga, like that's only yours. Like, okay, it's some women that do. But are you that bitch? Like, what do you bring to the table and make you think you deserve your own nigga and it's a nigga shortage? Sis, grow up. You gonna have to share that nigga. That's our nigga.
Rider, bust you need it, I bleed it. Geeking off a parking bitch, I'm feeling like a demon. Bitch, I came in, drifting on the pavement. Pass me the stainless, I'm mask off, faceless.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. Give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem Rachakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Those who rule well and who I learned this truth from. Salutations to you brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. And shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await this second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. This is your brother Chagabar. All right, you can see by the title of this lesson, man, we're going to be dealing with, the coming men shortage. All right, it's a impending shortage of men, all right, that is about to take this place by storm. And the fact of the matter is that you females are going to have to compete for a man. All right. You females out there are going to have to start competing for a man. All right. And I was watching this video earlier. All right. But I couldn't put in the video due to copyright reasons. All right. But it was pretty much dealing with Australia. And it was like I don't know if it was a short film or whatever it was. It was this lady who has some peanuts pretty much to represent the population. And, she was narrowing it down to pretty much try to find her ideal man. All right. And we know we live in a world where a lot of these females are delusional. All right. And they expect a man they expect a dream man to actually exist. Someone who's makes six figures, who's over 6 feet tall, who's confident, charisma, all of these various things, man, which in reality, all right, a lot of the men out here, all right, are not capable of, they're just not capable. You gotta, like you seen in that last clip, a lot of men are a part of the alphabet community. Okay, you got a lot of momos, you got a lot of trans women, right? Which we know that shit's just continuing to just cloud, everywhere you look, you see shit about the alphabet community, right? You got a lot of niggas that's locked up, all right? Might not see the sunshine again. They might be doing life, and then if they do get out, all right, they might just be mentally, beyond repair, man, okay? Because we know that, the prison system is pretty much slavery. It's slavery all over again, man, all right? And what they do during slavery, they broke us down, all right? So this lesson is going to be touching on the fact that you women out there are going to begin to compete for a man. All right. We live in a world where due to social media, right, due to Instagram, Twitter, OnlyFans, and all these different things. All right. You women got it good. Men simp after you. Right. We live in a simp culture, man, where niggas just, they simp and salivate over women day in, day out. They'll salivate over the average female will get shown attention from niggas, man. And this is the problem, right? We live in a world where you got fat bitches like Lizzo, where they call her big and beautiful. Okay, you got morbidly obese women walking around here actually believing that they're a big, beautiful boss chick, man. See, and we live in a world where you women are delusional as shit. All right, and what you're gonna find out is the cold hard reality is that there is more women on the earth than men. And as the time of Jacob's trouble progress on the earth, man, what you're going to realize is that you ain't going to find nobody, man. A lot of you females, your husband's going to get drafted in a war. They're going to die of famine, right? And all of these things are in the scriptures, man, which I'm going to grab that, okay? But what you got to understand is that there's more women on the earth than there are men. So when the Most High begins to start taking people out, all right, by the millions, all right, yeah, it's going to be a more majority of women taken out by default. But those men that get taken out, it's just going to make this shortage that much worse, man. You see that? It's going to make it that much worse. I played this clip here for you, right? On a serious note, because, we know Russia and Ukraine is at war right now. So you got tens of thousands of young, able-bodied men that have been dying because of that war, man. And what you think is going to happen as war, as these other nations get involved with that war? We know the U.S. is continuing to send those tanks to Ukraine. We know China is continuing to threaten to invade Taiwan, right? So what's going to happen as war breaks out all over is there's going to be a lot of men that are going to start dying, man. And it's going to leave what? It's going to leave widows. It's going to leave single mothers, man. You see? And scriptures go into these things, all right? Which I'm going to show you that. So what you're going to find out is that the tables are going to turn, and instead of niggas simping and salivating over you females are going to be competing for a man, right? It's going to be a man of the Lord, right? We're not just talking about any nigga, that run the block, right? There's a simple nigga. We're not talking about them because according to scriptures, all right, in Jeremiah chapter 30, they're going to be out here holding themselves like women because they're not going to understand and be able to cope with the times out here. You see? So if it's going to be that bad for men out here, how bad is it really going to be for you females, man? Right? And we know how bad it's going to be. Okay, we got a glimpse of it. I'll say that. All right? We don't know how bad it's going to be, but we do have a glimpse through these scriptures, man. Let me play this real quick again. It says Russia is suffering from a shortage of men for over a century. Okay? And hey, man, how much worse is that? Because now they dealing with war. See, and it's not just Russia, okay? You got certain countries, especially in South America, all right? Various countries around the world where the ratio of men to women, the ratio of men to women is more prominent in the sense that, there are way more women than there are men. But everywhere you look, it's the same thing, man. All right? But yeah, let me play this real quick, man. This is funny, but hey, it's true. At the end of the day, man, because what? Just like how these men are sending you women out on flights, giving you that extravagant lifestyle, right? Simping all over you. Hey, man, look, we're coming into the times where the Most High is flipping the script, and you women are going to be the Most High might have it to where you women provide for the men of the Lord. Okay? Because in Isaiah 4:1, which I'm gonna grab that, it says how you women are gonna pretty much chase a man down. 7 women gonna chase one man down, and you gonna say you got your own shit, right? So it's gonna be so bad you're not even gonna be looking for a man who makes six figures who can provide financial wealth for you. You're gonna be looking for somebody who can provide leadership, guidance. Right? Somebody who's going to have a peace of mind when all hell is breaking out, man. Because what? You're not going to be worried about, buying a Ferrari or going on a fucking yacht, right? And doing all them things because that's not going to exist anymore. See? So what? A lot of you women are gonna get right, man. These times are going to humble you, and it's going to bring that feminine nature out. All right? You see? All right? This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 31. All right, we'll get to the point. 2nd Ezra 16 and 31, it says, even so in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. And we know this is going into times of what? Martial law, right? World War III. Okay, a lot of you people don't see that these things are actually coming, man. But if you pay attention to, if you're not just, brainwashed by mainstream media and you actually pay attention to what's going on, you know that war is coming. Okay? It says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the fields thereof shall wax old, and her ways and all her paths shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travel there through. So to give you a visual, man, when you watch like I Am Legend, right? When you watch these different post-apocalyptic shows, it goes into a time wherein mankind is not working the earth. They're not tilling the ground, and they're not out here doing landscape, right? You know, they're not coming out here to mow your lawn. No, man, this is showing you it's going to get to the point to where nature is going to take its course. Going to be vines growing up the buildings, on the streets, you know, when they show the cars, because ain't nobody going to be driving. You know, it's going to get to the point, ain't nobody going to be driving, man. We dealing with this gas crisis anyways, you know, this oil crisis, you know, and the vines growing through the car and shit, through the windows and coming out the sunroof, right? Hey, man, this is what's coming, you know, and then it's going to be in them very times, right, where the day-to-day 9 to 5 is no more, to where you're going to need a man. All you independent bitches out there that thought you was going to make it on your own and live big and live that life, y'all going to be the main ones that's going to learn the hard way, man. And for a lot of y'all, just keep it a buck, you know, these men out here, hey, the men of the Lord specifically is not going to want to deal with a lot of you 304s, man. You know, a lot of you hoes that just been living that life. Guess what, man? We're going to lead your ass to them streets. You know, Micah 7 and 10, man. Your ass really going to be for the streets in them days. All right. And this is what's coming, man. This is what's coming quick. All right. Verse 33. Here's the point. It says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. So why are the virgins going to be mourning? Right? The young women. Right? Why are the young women going to be mourning? Because they're not going to have no bridegrooms, man. There's going to be no men out here for them to marry. See, it also tells you in 2nd Ezra, it's going to be so bad, a man is going to try to wander from city to city, you know, going, traveling from place to place, looking to hear another human's voice, man. Right? It's going to be that much death out here. You people don't even realize that. It's going to be so bad, man. A lot of these cities are going to become ghost towns. You know, when that virus first hit, there were videos going out how certain cities in China had become straight up ghost towns, man. You know, nobody living there, right? People sitting there scavenging for resources. That's what's about to happen, man. It's going to be in them times where you bitches going to realize you did need a man. You know, the government ain't going to be your man no more. Okay, the government ain't going to bail your ass out, right? You're going to need an actual man, a man of the Lord, to protect you in them times, man. Believe it or not, you know, you don't give a shit if you bitches don't believe it. Just know that it's coming, man. All right. It says, the virgins shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. Man, this is going into a man shortage, right? To where women will not have a man to take care of them, man. All right. It says, verse 34, in the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. You see that? In their wars, all right, it's wars plural, because when you go in Isaiah the 19th chapter, it's going to be civil wars. It's going to be race wars, right? People fighting each other based on, you know, civil shit, right? And it's going to be world war, man, right? Nation versus nation, people versus people. You see? So a lot of men are going to be dying, man. A lot of people are going to be dying. It says, and their husbands shall perish of famine, because what? The Most High constantly warned you that famine is going to claim a lot of lives, man. Millions upon millions of people are going to die because they're going to starve to death. You know, the people are going to starve to death out here, man. Right? And this is why you women are going to need a man. Why? Because is that man going to be able to go out with his 6 figures and buy you all the fucking burgers and steaks and, you know, 5-course meals? Nah, man, because that man is going to need spiritual protection, spiritual powers from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. That's what's going to make that man different. And because he's going to know what's going on in these times, man. You see, he's going to know what's going on. And you're going to be living in a world where that's going to be the best thing you could ask for, man. You see that? Let's show you that. This is Isaiah 32:2. It says, and a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, which represents destruction, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land, man. So a man is going to be what? that water, that river in a desert. You see, of a great rock that can provide you shade from this scorching heat, man. You see, these are what? Analogies. You know, giving you try to give you a visual of how important it's going to be to have a man of the Lord. When you read Isaiah 13:12, it says what? A man is going to be made more precious than fine gold. See, gold is what? A rare metal, man. Okay? A precious rare metal. You see, so if a man is going to be made more precious than that, guess what? It's going to be hard to get acquire that, man. And you're going to have to compete for that. You know, you women are going to have to really, hey, y'all got to come with y'all A game, man. You know, and ain't no feminist, ain't no empowered woman, no alpha female, right? None of that shit is going to ever even get a second look, man. You know, we going to walk right by your ass. You're going to be sitting there starving to death, right? Like they had it on, was that the Book of Eli, right? Where the woman was, I forgot, the woman was sitting there laying on the ground acting like she was hurt, needing help, so that really she could have some niggas come out and, you know, scavengers, man. But, you know, it's going to be women like that are really going to be wanting and needing help, and they're not going to get it. See, you're not going to get it, man, because you've believed in the lies of feminism. You've been poisoned, and a lot of y'all, you know, you're not going to get the cure, you know, just straight up. All right, you're not going to get that cure, man. Let me play this one real quick again.
There are more women on this planet than men. In the United States, we have about a quarter of our population in jail. Another quarter of our population identifies as LGBTQ.
A lot of, yeah, it's another point, man, is a lot of men are in the alphabet community. They momos, they like dudes. So that's what scriptures say to men, you know, that's one of the reasons it says the men that are within thee are women. Men are effeminate nowadays, man. And simps, you know, beta males. So what? Hey, man, good luck, man. And then the women, a lot of women are realizing this now and starting to realize that they're going to have to share a man. You know, especially that you want a real man, you know, they call an alpha man, and a man that got his head on his shoulders. Guess what, man? You're going to have to share him, because you're going to find out that a real high value man is going to be a man that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is dealing with. Okay, like we go into, scriptures tell you your silver and gold ain't going to be able to save you, man. So, hey, you're looking for chasing niggas that got the bag on this side, right? They got a mansion or whatever. Them are going to be the first ones that's going to get targeted, man. You see? And then a lot of you women are going to learn the hard way. All right. This is, let me grab this. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 6. It says, ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. So do men have children, right? Do men give birth to babies? See, it says, wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness. See that? So these men, it's going to be so bad out here that a man, which is supposed to be what? A just stronger vessel, you know, the leader, the protector, right? It's going to be so bad that your average man out here is going to be holding himself like a woman. Okay? It says, and all faces turning to paleness. Let's look that up real quick. All right. I don't want to go into the, you know, the literal color. It says, yeah, the second definition, feeble and unimpressive. See, feeble meaning weak and unimpressive, man. So a lot of the faces, the men that's going to be out here are going to be weak, and they're going to be unimpressive because they aren't going to have any answers for you women. They're going to be able to give you no comfort or protection or anything, man. All right. We know that Isaiah 33 and 6 says that wisdom and knowledge is going to be our stability, meaning our comfort in these times, man. Okay? And ain't no other body else going to be able to provide you that. Verse 7, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he, going into the men of the Lord, should be saved out of it. Okay? It's not, you know, your regular average nigga ain't going to be saved out of it. Okay? The Most High going to lead them niggas there to face that judgment. All right? Your average hoe ain't going to be saved out of it. She's going to face that judgment, man. Right? And this is why you need to repent. All right? This is why our people need to repent, man. This is Isaiah 4:1. I'm going to grab the NLT real quick. Isaiah 4:1, because what? Scripture's going to show you that it's going to be a shortage of men. It says, in that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man. You see that? It's going to be so bad, man. Yeah, y'all women going to share a man, but not only that, y'all going to have to compete, man. Like, you know, you're going to have to be what they call a pick-me. Because if you got any type of masculine energy on you as a woman in that day, you know, if you're aggressive, you talking back, man, we're going to leave you to starve to death, man. You know, let the pestilence come and consume you. Okay? Leave your ass somewhere while we on a run from them damn troops where your ass going to get shot up, man. And Micah 7:10 tell you, you know, a lot of you women are going to be dying in these streets, man. All right? That's what's coming. Okay? All right? And the Most High is his doing. He's not going to show mercy to a lot of you women out there, man, because of the lives that you've been living and that you continue to live, man. All right? It says, in that day, so few men will be left that 7 women will fight for each man, meaning a complete number of women, man. Everywhere you look, it's gonna be women sitting there trying to run the men of the Lord down. Okay, and you look, and it's gonna be a miracle, because when you look at the world in its current state, they still got social media, right? Still got Instagram and OnlyFans, and niggas is simping over them day in, day out. But what about when the blackouts hit, man? What about when this shit get hit with an EMP attack? Right? What about when the power grids fail? What about when there's no running water? Right? When it's according to scriptures, the stores, the grocery stores are going to be empty. What about them times, man? See, a lot of people don't look at shit in the long term, right? They don't look at what's coming down the pipeline, man. Yeah, in them times, guess what? These women are going to act totally different, man. Totally different. It says, that will fight for each man, saying, let us marry you. And marriage, according to the scriptures, is sex, man. When you go into a woman, that's consummating that marriage. Okay, you're being joint unto each other, right? It says, let us all marry you. We will provide our own food and clothing. So it's one of the main things that these women, you know, females say nowadays is what they want to know how much a nigga make. Right? You got to be 6 figures. You got to make this much money. And, you know, they want to see how well you can provide for them, man. Right? Well, right here it's saying these women are going to be providing their own food and clothing. So it got to be more to it than that. See, that mindset of, you know, wanting a man to do everything for you and you bring nothing to the table, that's going to be a thing of the past, man. All right? It says we will provide our own food and clothing. Only let us take your name so we won't be mocked as old maids. But because when you go into when a woman doesn't have a man, that's a shameful thing. Okay, to not have a man is a shameful thing, man. Right? Let's grab it. Was it the good news? All right, it says Isaiah 4:1, the good news. It says when that time comes, 7 women will grab hold of one man and say, we can feed and clothe ourselves. Please let us say you are our husband so that we won't have to endure the shame of being unmarried. It's going to be a shameful thing to be unmarried, man, especially in these days ahead. When you're living through war, famine, pestilence, you don't know your right from your left. Yeah, it's going to be very, very, very important to have a husband in these times, man. All right, and you women are going to share one man. You're going to have sister wives. You're going to fully come into that role, and it's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Hey, you know, but yeah, it's pretty much the point, man. I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakakadash. Dead to America, Wa Baba Ba. Shalom.